Tagazani, this is Gogo Manzini. I welcome you to my channel. And if you are seeing this face or if you are seeing this channel for the first time, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also do not forget to click on the bell button so that you get notified on every videos that we do. La Ekaya, this is Gogo Manzini. I am definitely going to give you something very nice and something very interesting today. I am based in Secunda. I'm based in Secunda. I work from Secunda. I work from my home. I do not work outside. Sometimes I do go when I have to go. Like when I decide to have tours around the country, I do. But I travel a lot out of the country for immunity, for power, and for anything more further. Because we cannot run away from the fact that kunabantu abanabantu ukudlula thina, so we always need to go look for things that we don't have so that we can bring them home. That's how every industry works. Pastors, churches, we help churches, I help churches grow their numbers because not every church is going to grow naturally. Not every church is going to grow by the grace of the Lord. I mean, we have many churches, and a lot of people are now getting into the Christian, into Christianity or ministry, like leadership, because they feel that they have the knowledge to share with people. They feel that they have the knowledge to share with abantu, because now, I mean, everybody can be a pastor. There's nothing like a fake pastor. It's not like ubunyanga where you need to go train or when ubizwe and then go through your initiation and all that. But where is the initiation for pastors? Is it a Bible school? It's a college? What does it take for you to go there? You can go. Anyone can go and say, I'm going to study Bible. But it's not like ubungoma where you need to be called, you need to have a calling, you need uhlukumezeke la emzimbeni wakho uboniswe and have all those things. So being a traditional healer, like sitting here wearing beads and all that, it's not a choice that I woke up and decided to do. It's something that I had as a calling. So it's not the same as obufundis. Umfundis uma nje wazi iBhayibheli from verse 1 to verse ekugcineni, then you can be a pastor. So now usuliqalile ke lebandla or unalo so lesifiso sokuqala lebandla ukuthi hey, I want to be a pastor, I want to get into ministry. Usuliqalile ke lebandla uyirejistile inkonzo yakho, if that's the route. I don't know what route they take. And then liyaqala ke isonto selincane and then people are coming or people are not coming or they're not showing interest. And now you want people to come to church because as a pastor angithi uphila ngemnikelo yabafundisi yabantu abezenkonzweni, most of pastors. And I'm not going to say this ukuthi bonke abafundisi they do this. No, I'm talking about specific kinds. Abanye, I don't want to be held accountable. Now then, the church is there, abantu abezi noma abantu bayeza nje bancane, kodwa uma uthi uyabuka umnikelo cha isinkwa nje sevikeli lodwa abantwana bazolala bakadlanga. The church is not growing. That is when Gogo Manzini comes in. That is when you go to Gogo Manzini ngidinga into ezodonsa abantu enkonzweni yami. So le engikhuluma ngayo manje into yokudonsa for specifically a church. That is how it is designed. It is designed ukuthi isebenze enkonzweni, a place where they worship uNkulunkulu, where they say they worship uNkulunkulu. So we then come in, and then remember, I'm a Nigerian spiritualist also, because in years ago I traveled to Nigeria. There are videos in this channel that shows me traveling to Nigeria. Obviously, I'm going to get your powers. I'm going to get your things. I'm going to get izinto ezifana nalezo. So ezinye zezinto esibuya nazo ezihlale zikhona esinazo. And then now umfundisi uyeza ke hayi gogo ibandla likhulu abazalwana bangeni. And then how do we do? Then we've got 3 kinds of things that we can assist you with. There's one where we bury an animal in your church. You bury an animal in the church. So that animal gets buried in the church. I'm not going to say what animal, but I'm just giving you a light. That animal sifaka umuthi siyenza izika ukhona nawe. So there is nothing dangerous in this. Ukuthi sekuzothiwa abantu bayashona noma sokuya isithwalo. No, it's not isithwalo, it's a crowd puller. So we bury it in your church, and then as ibola, as it rots, the number yezibungu sekwakheka ibungu sokuba isiphiciphici, that is how your church is going to be. It's phici. So you find someone with a big church, big church, you don't know how they do, isn't. Now I've got a church, Gogo, but my church is not in my property, so I cannot bury into lapho because maybe I will want to move. That is also one of the possibilities that can happen. And then we also give you something lapho kunomuthi osebenzisayo kusetshenziswa inkukhu emhlophe, and then unikwe leyo nto leyo uyoyilengisa enkonzweni somewhere in a church, but we will tell you where and how, ukuthi abazalwane bangazobona phela, ngoba uma senishumayela nithi abazalwane bangaye enyangeni, so abazalwane they will ask umfundisi yini lento lengalapha, but then it's nothing that looks like umuthi, into nje yabe yenziwe ngento emhlophe, and then it's done, and then we hang it there. And then ke kubuye kube nomunye futhi umuthi osetshenziswayo ukuthi usebenziswe esontweni ukuze kudonseke abantu, kucala abantu, like hundreds and thousands of people coming to your church. It is possible. Now uma kukhanda umuthi, it depends ukuthi how big do you want your church to be, how big do you want to grow as a church, as a person in ministry. So now sesikhulisile ibandla lakho, uzile unikiwe ke loyo muthi loyo, you have loyo muthi loyo, what are you going to give those people? Remember that people now, they go to church because they want to heal. Abantu bafuna ukuphila, abantu bafuna impilo, they want izinto ezibambekayo, they want izinto, you know, a pastor that is doing good, or umfundisi onenkonzo that is doing good is a pastor that can also heal. So uzohila kanjani because awuyona inyanga na uthwasanga? That is when we give you power. That is when now we give you power. So now we did the crowd pulling. People are coming. But when people are coming, what are you going to give them? You need to give them something. Ube power to command. Ube power to make things happen. Ube power yokuthi uma ngabe usebenzisa amanzi and you give them to ibandla lakho, or you have oils that you give to ibandla lakho, sikunike into ozoyisebenzisa kuwo lama oil ukuthi you talk something to the oil, and then the oil is going to do the very same thing okhulume ngayo wena mfundisi to that person. Say a person is sick, mfundisi ngiyagula ngihlushwa yilokhu nalokhu, you give them that oil. You talk to lento, you talk to the oil ukuthi umifika lapha yenze lento le yenze. So unikwa lawo mandla lawo ukuthi whatever you say must come alive. Noma ngabe uzothi fire at church, then people must. That is not fake. Some bathi asho ukuthi abanye abantu babhadaliwe ukuthi bawe. No, we give you that ukuthi ube nalawo mandla ukuthi mawumile uthi vra. So what happens is when you do these rituals, crowd pulling and power, and then the ability to talk and to command, we give you a soap which is called a black soap. That black soap, unfortunately, siyayenza kodwa kumele uthenge imvu izohlatshelwa legazi lalemvu. Igazi lemvana mos, it's part of the Bible, so that's why we use imvu. So legazi lalemvu lifakwa lapha kuleya mithi oyabe wenzelwa insipho ngayo, that is called a black soap, but it must have the blood of the sheep, because now when in the blood of the sheep uzobe so uyenzile le ritual yokuthi whatever you speak must happen. So now le mvu mayibekwa la on the right hand side of imvu, you're going to talk to it ukuthi manje before we even cut you, I want this and this and this and this and this and this. And then on the left hand side of imvu leyo, you will be talking ukuthi abalwa nawo abagadlayo abangafuni ukuthi uphumelele abazokwenzela imifici endleleni yakho bashayeke. And then we cut it. When we cut it, we just want the blood. We mix, and then that's your soap we give you. So that soap you use it Saturday night before you go to church on a Sunday. So what you do is awungeni nabantu besonto, uyabayekela bangene abantu besonto, bangene bacule bathi fire, bathi I receive, bakhulume lezi abasikhulumayo. I don't go to church, I don't know what happens at church. Bakhulume 30 minutes later ngiyena inkalakazi yagogo Manzini, gezile ngeblack soap yakho, your power is there, ukhulumile nezinto onikwazona ukuthi you need to talk here, you need to talk here, and then uyangena esontweni uba namandla ubone nje ukuthi vugu. So those are the things that we help to give out to pastors, but they come in a very big price. They are not things nje zabomafundane, no, but we njoba ngisho ukuthi we discuss, siyahlala sibone ukuthi okay, this is how we're going to do this church, because obviously you cannot be giving umuntu into enkulu, umuntu osontela egarage yakhe. You know, you cannot be giving umuntu. We need to know the space of your church. How big is it? What can we do? Do we have to come there about 12 students? You know, those are the things that we do. So it's advisable that a pastor or a prophet, yes. So in the power of commanding, you get to prophesy, then all those things, they work with that crowd pulling thing, ukuthi izokwazi ukudonsa ukuthi hey, umfundisi ubani uvele ngathi wathi nje angena wangibiza ebandleni wazongitshela indaba zami, wangibiza ebandleni wazongitshela indaba zami. Or you can also be that pastor who does consultations, abazalwane bazi ukuthi upastor ngolwesithathu uyahlola la enkonzweni, because you've got oils and everything that we give you from Gogo Manzini. So if you are one of those pastors that you are determined to see inkonzo yakhe ikhula, you're determined to see your things going up, you're determined to do, we do this privately, very, very privately, when I don't even want people to know that you know me, but you do come to my house. So we protect the power. Isithunzi somuntu esebenza naye, because siyabaza abazalwane ukuthi banjani, they will talk and talk and talk. I mean, we are working with a few big names in South Africa, but sishaya ngathi asazani noma sidibana nje asibukani, because phela mina nginamadimoni phambi kwamehlo womphakathi. So there's no conversation that we're going to have, but uyazi ukuthi ebusuku ngeenkathi zakhona uyakhona ufika la ekhaya uze ihlola ubona izinto lezi ukuthi sihamba kanjani. So if you are willing to take your church up, if you are willing to be the next big pastor in this world or in this South Africa, as far as you want to go, you can send me a message on 072 448 1474, 072 448 1474, and make an appointment to come and see Mrs. Ohlola. So I want to understand this. Bengifuna abantu abangilandelayo ba-understand lento le. Nginesineke but ngiyadineka. If you come to my WhatsApp, especially for this one, the pastors, if you come to my WhatsApp, you need to know that I'm in Secunda. I'm not anywhere else. So if you know that I'm far from you, don't contact me. Don't contact me to tell me I'm far. Number two, you have listened to this video, so there's nothing you have to ask me on the phone. What you do is you make an appointment. Ukuthi gogo ngicela ukuzohlola endumbeni yakho. Uma sihlola nge-300 rand. Endumbeni, these things are not for online purposes. Ayikho into ethunyelwayo, yonke into iyalandwa. So you say, gogo ngicela ukuzokubona esigodlweni sakho, ngiwupastor bani bani, and then we arrange the times. You come, we sit, we talk, sikhuluma njengabantu abadala abavulekile la engqondweni. So if you ask me izinto eziningi on the phone, I'm going to block you. Don't even ask me ukuthi malini ini. You need to come, we sit, we talk. Uyiphathe imali mangabe uzabunayo. Whatever you have, bring it, and then you will see good how do we start, how do we work. But on the phone, do not ask me anything, and these things, they don't come cheap. It's not cheap things. We can arrange indaba zokubhadalana and whatever, but you need to know ukuthi those things, they don't come cheap. As far nebambelo zethando ukuthi udlisa umuntu, because now remember what we give you is not something okose kuyivuselele. Once we do it, we do it. We do it in you, we do it in your church. Yeah. So that is what I wanted to say to you, my favorite pastors, my favorite Christians, my favorite men of God, my favorite Bible readers. So yeah, I'm here, I'm available for all that work. 072, again, 448 1474. I am in Secunda. If I'm far from you, don't contact me. If you want help with your church, do contact me. And come and see me. We sit down as Godlweni, sikhulume neyibhoko zethu, sibone ukuthi sikusiza ngani. But one thing that you need to know, this is not ukuthwala. Number two, this ayihambelani nezinto ezimbi zokuthi uzohambulana nabantwana abancane. Number three, this does not have to kill someone or you have to sacrifice umuntu or anything like that in the long run. No, it's not this. It's not that. We work strictly clean. Clean. Very clean. Gogo Manzini, ngiyabonga kakhulu for isikhathi senu. I hope this video is going to make sense to you. Siyabonga.